everyone, welcome back to Jus de Rose. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you the best fragrances to get for each season. And a brilliant subscriber of mine had suggested that I share a cheapie, a designer, and a niche fragrance for each season, so that is exactly what I'm going to be doing today. As we are in the fall season, it is only fitting to start with this one. So for this one, for the cheapie, I have a really good one and it's very exciting. It is Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. So I would suggest you get the body mist, which is so inexpensive. I think it's like around $16 for like the bigger size, and I think it's like as affordable as $9 or so for the smaller size. I mean, it is very affordable and it is so worth getting, and it's very exciting because Bath & Body Works literally just launched in the UK on Next, and that is where I had found like some candles and the Warm Vanilla Sugar body lotion that I got. Actually, no, this is a body butter, sorry. But it smells the same, and this used to be my go-to scent in university, and it still smells really, really good. Oh my gosh, this smells so incredible. So it's not like an overly sweet, sugary vanilla. It is a vanilla that is warm and soft. It has just the right level of sweetness. You have some like sugary crystals going on, but it's not a sticky or cheap smelling vanilla scent, not at all. If you love cozy vanillas and you're looking for an all year round vanilla, but also that is perfect for fall, I would recommend you go for Warm Vanilla Sugar from Bath & Body Works. Definitely go for the body mist, but also the body butter if you want. As for the designer pick, I would go for Jazz Club from Maison Margiela. This is a really gorgeous tobacco boozy perfume. There's some vanilla as well. It's soft, it's inviting, and it's not as polarizing as By the Fireplace, which is another great fragrance, by the way, from Maison Margiela. This one though, Jazz Club, is just more likable, and I feel also more mass appealing, all whilst maintaining a unique edge to the fragrance. It really does smell what I would envision the Roaring 20s to smell like. The booze, the excess, flapper girls. That is the vibe around this fragrance. It is fantastic. It lasts all day on my skin with a more moderate to soft projection. As for the niche choice, you probably already know what I'm going to say. Pause this video right now and comment down below what fragrance you think I'm going to recommend. It is, of course, Gris Charnel from BDK. I'm not going to go over it in length. You already know this perfume. I've talked about it so much on this channel. Spicy chai, frothy, milky latte with little bits of fig in it. The dry down is also powdery with iris, so it has an elegant touch. It is a beautiful fragrance, spicy, woody, creamy, very enveloping, the type of scent that you want to wear when it is cold and raining outside and you just want to cozy up with like a mug of hot chocolate or coffee. This is the fragrance that you're going to want to reach out for. It lasts all day on my skin with a beautiful projection, so I can smell it throughout the day. It is really, really nice, and this is the one fragrance, hands down, I would recommend the most from BDK. Moving into the winter season, and with the cheapie of Ebony Wood from Zara. You have two sizes, and this is the smaller one. So Ebony Wood, I would say, is the most unique smelling Zara perfume, and for once, isn't a copy or a dupe of anything. Thank you, Zara, for creating something original for once. So Ebony Wood is a spicy, woody perfume. You have mahogany wood. There's also some pink pepper, as well as like a berry-like nuance. To me, this perfume smells like mince pie. It smells like the holidays. You get those like dark, dried berry effect, spices, and like the warm comfort of woods. Very unique perfume. It also lasts on the skin, which is great for a Zara fragrance because they don't tend to last that long. And yeah, if you like warm, cozy, sweeter, berry-like woody scents, this is a really great one to go for. As for the designer choice, it has to be another Maison Margiela fragrance. I'm gonna have to say by the fireplace. You either love this perfume or you hate it. It is polarizing because it is an ultra smoky perfume. So you have a big dose of gaiac wood in the scent, which really gives the impression of a smoky, crackling fireplace. You have an accord of chestnut as well in the mid, and it almost feels as if you were toasting marshmallows by the fireplace. So imagine you are somewhere in the mountains, maybe in the Alps, in a cabin, you're gathered around the fire with your friends and family in this like beautiful wooden chalet, and you're toasting marshmallows. That is what, to me, this perfume encapsulates. It is incredible. It is on the sweeter side as well, but definitely extremely smoky. So you need to like smoky woods and also sweeter scents. This perfume, in terms of performance, lasts 12 hours plus on the skin with a very strong projection. So it is definitely a powerful perfume. Then the niche choice. Now for the niche choice, this one is perhaps a little less conventional for a winter perfume. I personally wear this fragrance the most in winter, and I would recommend it to you as well. It is Thé Noir 29 from Le Labo. So it is a spicy black tea perfume. Oh, this smells really good. Yeah, really, really good. Spicy black tea with bay and fig. If you are not a fan of Gris Charnel from BDK and you don't want as much sweetness, I find that Thé Noir 29, although very different to Gris Charnel, could be a great alternative to it because it has a black tea accord, and you also have the spices. It's not cardamom, it's bay leaves in here, but you get the warmth of the spices as well. Now, what's interesting about this perfume is that I find it to be quite fresh and cooling, but also warm at the same time. This reminds me as if you were walking in the mountains. You're surrounded by lots of snow, so it's like winter wonderland. You're walking around, you can hear the crunch of the snow as you walk, and then you're in a forest with like a stream of water, like a little river. This is where this fragrance projects me to. It is so vivid in the mountains by a stream of ice cold water. Yeah, this is beautiful, and it is the best perfume from Le Labo in my opinion. Forget Santal 33, go and get Thé Noir 29 instead. Moving into the springtime. So for spring, of course, we need some florals in here, and a really, really nice underrated and very affordable fragrance is Quatre pour Femme by Boucheron. Now, you can get this fragrance at discounters, which is absolutely mental because it's so affordable for the volume that you're getting. It's insane. I will put all the links to the fragrances down below as well, so if you're interested with any of them, you can find them. So Quatre by Boucheron is this really beautiful floral, fruity scent that is feminine, it's easygoing. This is like a no-brainer perfume. Like, if you want to smell great to the office or like on an everyday basis, like more as a signature scent during the springtime, this is the one that I would recommend getting. Beautiful, it's fresh, you have citruses in the top, some fruits, and like light, transparent, watery florals in the mid, some woods in the background, ever so slightly to hold everything together. It is a super easygoing perfume. This used to be my first office fragrance, so if you're looking for a great office scent, I'd recommend you go for Quatre by Boucheron. As for the designer choice, drum roll, you probably already know this one too, Un Jardin sur la Lagune by Hermes. Such a unique floral woody fragrance that is more on the mineral aquatic side. It has a very prominent salty note, like almost like crystallized salt. That is what I get from this perfume. Crystallized salt. There's some lily as well, some white florals going on that are very fresh, and you have woods, and I believe there is quite a hefty dose of ambroxan in the base because I do get like quite a prominent like marine-like ambroxan DNA from this perfume. Fantastic longevity, it lasts all day on the skin, it's feminine, it's chic, it has that Hermes understated elegance. It's not too much, but at the same time you feel really polished and smart when you wear this perfume, and it's a really great one to try for the springtime. As for the niche recommendation, I would go for Penhaligon's Luna. This to me really is spring in a bottle. It's more of a citrus floral fragrance. It really does open quite sharply with citruses. Like, imagine cutting up some citrus fruits. Like this is what the opening smells like, but it very quickly goes into a really soft, dewy rose note that is, again, feminine, delicate, and very pretty. This perfume makes me think of picnics in the park. You're surrounded by towering trees, lots of blossoms, and you're feeling the first rays of warmth from the sun. So this is like a fragrance that really makes me look forward to the springtime. It is floral, it is fresh, and very easy to wear. Luna from Penhaligon. And finally, we're moving into the summer, my favorite season personally. So for the affordable option, we have a Sol de Janeiro fragrance. And no, it is not the popular one. Actually, I find that this one is even better. It is Tan Lines. The hot pink bottle is just, I adore it. Oh, it's amazing. So I'm actually going to read you what it says. Tan Lines, it is a solar tuberose and lait de coco. That was French, sorry. Coconut milk. Sometimes I just like mix French and English without even realizing. So a solar tuberose with coconut milk, and certainly this fragrance smells like holiday in a bottle. Like if you want an affordable holiday in a bottle fragrance, you're gonna get that like light coconut milk, like the solar floral nuances of like maybe, I would say like cherry flower. This is what this perfume smells like. It is beautiful. It's as if you were applying coconuts infused tanning lotion, living your best life on a beach with like a coconut water in hand, or like a cocktail, if you will. This is what this perfume is about. Fantastic fragrance from Sol de Janeiro. As for the designer choice, technically it's not designer, it is from a makeup brand, but I'm gonna categorize it in here because it's like a similar price point. It is Bronze Goddess Eau Fraiche from Estee Lauder. This is an old packaging bottle and it's a limited edition that happens every year, but they bring it out again every year during, I believe, like the springtime. So you can start getting this in the springtime, but it may already be on the website still. Just have a look. Again, I'll put the links in the description box. So, Bronze Goddess Eau Fraiche is your typical floral amber fragrance with a beautiful, indulgent coconut notes. So actually, all of these fragrances have like a tropical feel because I wanted to stick to the tropical summer theme here. And I find that within the coconut floral territory, the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Eau Fraiche is the nicest one. So for me, this is like fresh bergamot, creamy coconut, and cherry flower. This like so intoxicating, exotic flower that immediately brings you to a tropical paradise. So fantastic one from Estee Lauder. Not the most long-lasting fragrance, but when you do apply, it has a strong sillage, which is great, and it's also super nice to layer with the body lotion. And finally, the niche choice I would recommend you get is definitely more on the pricier side, but in my opinion, it's worth getting. It is Ex Nihilo in Paradise Riviera. This is a flanker to Lust in Paradise, which again, I've talked a lot on this channel. It's like a floral fruity fragrance that if you like Delina from Parfum de Marly, you're going to like the original Lust in Paradise, but this is a flanker to it. So what's different about it is that you're going to still get the peony, but in this version, you have tiare, so that exotic flower. There's also some musks. It is really, really pretty. This is a very elegant perfume. It's not the loudest fragrance I find, nor is it the most long-lasting, but it is a very delicate, feminine, pretty tropical summer scent. This is as refined as a tropical fragrance will be, and this is one that I reached out a lot during the summer. I also gifted it to my mom, who also loved it. So if you can still get your hands on this perfume because it was a limited edition, I highly recommend you do. I hope they make this permanent. This, in my opinion, is the best Ex Nihilo fragrance, especially if you like tropical exotic florals. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below, what is your rotation for all of the seasons? I would love to know. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, spread the fragrant love.